Hard to differentiate. Differentiate. Differentiate.
Words.
Hi, I'm Zach.
And I'm Brandon.
And we're
the Bourbon
Bros. Today we are going to dilute bourbon. We put a drop in each other's glass of water, and we're going to see if we can tell the difference between the two. And we're also going to keep score.
Yeah, competition, because why not?
Yes.
This is America. Let's start.
Yeah, let's start. Let's bring up the first bottle.
All right, so we're going proof low to high today. And we're going to start with our relatively low proof.
Relatively low proof
90,
Eagle Rare.
90 proof Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
So I know yours, you know mine. I'm going to start on my right.
I too will start on the right. Wow, it smells great.
Copycat, huh? And it tastes really nice.
Yes.
That's good always.
Yeah.
That's like never not good.
I think it's one of those, though, that you can't have all the time. You have it occasionally.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like it kind of ruins. It's like when a song plays on the radio, and it plays on the radio too much, and you're like, "Fuck, I don't want to hear that song again."
I don't feel that way about Eagle Rare at all. I feel like it's that song that's really good that I'm like, yeah, just double tap on Spotify and let that bitch roll. Just put it on a loop. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay, let's go over to the left.
Sure, go ahead. I'm still working on my right. I'm enjoying the right. Can I enjoy the right for a second?
Nope.
Holy
This
cow.
is a speed run.
Zach's back on the video game. Speed run. That's got to be a video game term.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it
That's a video game term.
is it. What's the biggest indicator for you? You think, or you know, when it comes to tasting something that has some water in it?
Yeah. So I guess I'm looking for something that's going to be just slightly mellowed, right? Slightly softened. I think when we've done this in the past, and we haven't quite done it to this full experimental extent, but when we've done this in the past, from what I can recall, it just takes a little bit of edge off of the bourbon. So they're distinctly different for me. My right glass, more nose, good palate. My left glass, less nose, more palate, which feels different.
I feel like I'm leaning towards this right one being more flavorful, a little more heat, and the left one seems maybe a little more dialed down on the heat, but for some reason also the flavor seems a little dialed down. But I could be completely wrong, and I'm talking out of my ass.
What day is it?
It is Saturday.
Yeah, he's talking out of his ass. So I think because this is a lower proof, this is probably going to be the hardest round of the day.
Yeah.
Because it's already diluted.
Yeah. I think this one is my water.
Okay.
And I think this one is my just straight bourbon.
Straight bourbon. Okay. I am going to say that this one is my water, and this one is my straight bourbon.
Yours is correct.
And yours is also correct.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was not as easy as I thought it would be to kind of kick it off. All right. Well, let's ramp up the intensity of the proof and move on to the next round.
Excellent. You want to introduce the next bottle?
Okay. We're going to go with some Russells here.
Russell's is going to be our second bottle. It's a little higher proof, 110
on the nose.
On the nose. And this is another bottle that both of us really, really like. So hopefully we can identify the flavor and maybe what's different.
Yeah, we're not really trying to trick each other in terms of what we're drinking today.
Right.
But really just focus in on what we're actually experiencing with the water, right?
There is absolutely no phony bourbon happening today.
Okay, well, that's what he thinks. He didn't see me pour the whiskey, but... All right, so I'm going to start on my right again.
I, too, will start on the right again.
Stay consistent.
I will copy Brandon.
Ooh, wow. That's got so much more going on than the last round.
We're leveling up. Doop, doop, doop.
Yeah, you just ate a mushroom, didn't you?
I'm getting bigger.
You stay on your side. That's what that knock on the table was, huh?
Oh, sure. The nose on both, beautiful. Beautiful nose. Couldn't be a better nose.
Someone's been watching a lot of Shane Gillis lately.
Holy shit. Turn on the TV, that's all you get. It's got that classic, very classic smell of a bourbon. Very caramel. Ooh, it's got a nice little char. I forgot about that. I haven't had this in a minute, but wow. I remember why we love this one. Whoa. Interesting. I think there's definitely something changed there quite a bit.
So I had the same experience I had last time.
Yeah.
I had a very like on par. This was equal parts nose to mouthfeel to taste. Mm-hmm. And this was maybe a little subdued on the nose.
Yeah.
But like right there on the flavor.
Yeah.
That was so weird.
It is kind of helping like a vanilla sweetness come through for me.
Yeah.
And it's super, super enjoyable. But this one's got quite a bit of a punch and has a really nice hug, is what I appreciate on this left one. But if I were for the game rules, I think this is my water. This is my single straight bourbon. I'm
gonna go against my instincts here. I'm gonna say that this is my straight bourbon and this is my water.
You want to reveal mine?
You are correct.
I'm correct. Excellent. You were wrong.
Okay. So this was the straight bourbon?
That's the straight bourbon.
Now we know.
Yep. Perfect. That's me up by 1.
All right. Last round. Up at the proof a little bit. In theory, if the Eagle Rare was the most challenging,
yeah,
this should probably be the easiest, right? As we've gone up in proof, a little dilution, bigger contrast.
I agree.
We'll see though.
We will see.
I'm gonna start on the left this time.
I think I too will start on the left.
Wow. All right.
All right. Oh, very sweet.
So good. It smells
very sweet. This is the sweetest smelling one so far, I think. This one smells like confection, like.
Yeah, I was gonna say cotton candy sweet. Yep. Yeah, that's good.
Wow.
That is good.
I really like the Russells, but I think this one is a little better than Russells.
Yeah, I think this is better than the Russells.
Yeah.
Because it's punchier.
Punchier, it punches that sweet note quite a bit.
Super sweet all the way through.
Ooh, baby. Oh wait, I think I know which one's which, but
I think I do too.
I'm gonna keep tasting them. Interesting which ones I like.
You like the left one, huh?
I do like the left one.
I can tell just by the amount of liquid in the glass there.
Yeah. I think my left one is the diluted. I think it's the water. I think this one's my straight bourbon.
I'm gonna say that this is the straight and this is the water. You were wrong, but I'm right.
You are correct.
It's not super interesting, but it does say a little bit about Zach. Because somebody said that Zach didn't like proof, and
who said that?
Actually, on your last Stagg video here, but it looks like you like the proof.
I like the proof, bitch.
Give me some proof. Little Rochambeau for winner?
Yeah, well, no, because I obviously win this. I won.
You didn't win.
Yeah, I did.
No,
I got 2. You got 1.
It was 2-2.
No.
Yeah, we tied in the first one. You won the second one. I won the third one.
Oh, shoot.
Zach and math.
Put a little stake in me, and it's like, I win.
All right. Well, we're all winners. I found that the water kind of enhanced the bourbon a little bit along the way.
Yeah, I think when we taste bourbon, we think very similar, because I agree. I think the Russells was spot on with the water in there.
Yeah, it did soften the nose. It didn't like eliminate it by any means. It softened it a little bit, but really brought out like a nice like almost like popcorn. What's the sweet popcorn called?
Kettle corn.
Where it's still a little buttery, but also sweet.
Yeah.
And brought that sweetness out in the Russells for me.
Yep, that sweetness that came through for me was more of a vanilla, but I agree, it elevated the sweetness of the bourbon.
Yeah, yep. Kind of did the opposite on the Stagg, but that's okay.
Yep.
And then honestly, the Eagle Rare was that was the closest race of the day. I felt like.
Yeah, Eagle Rare was hard to differentiate. Differentiate.
Well, words.
One of those.
That thing. Yeah. I think the best way to handle the competition side of things is just a classic rock, paper, scissors for the winner.
A rock, paper, scissors.
Ready?
Yeah, and then whoever wins gets to take the steak home.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors, punch you in the nuts.
Oh, you went with a rock?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, God. All right, well, I guess the steak stays here.
Okay, well, for now. Well, I'm Brandon.
I'm Zach.
We're the Bourbon Rose.
We'll catch you on the next one.